According to grandviewresearch.com industry analysis, the e-commerce industry was estimated in $26 trillion in 2023, and it is estimated to continue growing to over $30 trillion in 2030, which means that e-commerce is a growing industry. And in this video, I'm about to break down to you how I created a profitable e-commerce store myself, step by step. So as you can see here, Grandview Research estimated the e-commerce industry in $25.93 trillion in 2023, expected to grow over almost 19% by 2030, which adds up to $30.8 trillion. And I was actually able to also find this breakdown table here of the best e-commerce stores from 2023 to 2025. And as you can see here, Gymshark is one of the ones that I personally know the best. And if I'm not mistaken, Gymshark is the biggest fitness apparel e-commerce store in the world, with the CEO of Gymshark being, if I'm not mistaken, the youngest billionaire in the world. Now you can take a look. All of the sources will be linked down in the description for you as well, so you can check them out. And if you scroll down here in this table on number 5 and you go to Gymshark, there's even a podcast which you can watch of the CEO of Gymshark actually telling the story of his brand. And I also see a lot of people online saying that e-commerce is dead. How is e-commerce dead if Amazon is literally an e-commerce store? E-commerce can be anything from selling digital products to physical products online. Now these guys that you're seeing here on this table are literally the sharks. They're unicorns in exactly what they do. Obviously, you're not going to be reaching billions of dollars with an e-commerce store. At least it's unlikely, but it's completely possible for normal people like you and me to be able to make a living online with e-commerce. And that is exactly what I do. So let me go ahead and break down to you the step-by-step of how you can get your e-commerce store off the ground as soon as possible. Step 1, you need to find a winning product. And the backbone of any e-commerce store is a product that is a winning product that actually people want to buy. And there's actually a platform that I've partnered up with to be the sponsor of today's video that is going to help us with many of the steps in this video. And that platform is Axio. Axio is the first AI-powered B2B sourcing engine designed to make product sourcing easy and accurate. So let me quickly explain how Axio works. Axio scans market trends, social media, and retail insights to help you discover high-demanding products before they blow up. They can also help you get matched with verified suppliers. Instead of wasting time with vetting suppliers, Axio connects you with AI-verified manufacturers on your needs. It also facilitates the negotiating and the comparing. The built-in Axio agent helps you compare options, streamline negotiations, and even summarize key details so you never miss an opportunity. So the link to access Axio will also be included in the description of this video. It is basically axio.com with 2 C's. And when I actually started doing dropshipping, I was about 15 years old, and it was really hard to find winning products. AI literally didn't exist back then, so it was very difficult. But Axio actually has a feature called deep search that actually makes finding a winning product much simpler. So basically, once you're here on their platform, if you click here on home, you're gonna go straight to this page right here, which helps you find B2B products using AI insights. And as you can see here, it's very simple. Basically, it asks you to describe your needs. And if I copy and paste here what my team and I have been doing, I'm looking for a dog toy made of environmentally friendly materials. Since my dog is a small breed, the toy should weigh between 200 and 400 grams, be highly durable and safe if accidentally bitten or swallowed by pets. So basically, I described what type of product I'm looking for, and now I'm gonna click here on search and let Axio do its job. Now, as you can see here, Axio is coming up with a lot of things, okay? So verifying products according to requirements, reasoning for the search strategy, and you can see here the line of thinking behind the AI that's actually doing this. Verifying products according to requirements, and then it's gonna come up with a list of products that you can actually use. For example, it's showing me beef tasty interactive. Actually, this is not even the answer yet. So it's actually verifying more products, more toys, looking for the suppliers, and once it's finished, you should see something like this on your screen. Now, once it shows you the products, you can see here there are product attributes here at the top, and you can also filter these products by best-selling, MOQ, verified suppliers, 5 years plus supplier experience on the platform, manufacturer only, high rating suppliers. So let me explain quickly what this means. This platform here is sourcing these products from a website called Alibaba.com, and Alibaba.com is the biggest supplier from China that actually supplies any type of product that you can imagine. Most of the things that you buy on Amazon nowadays are supplied from Alibaba.com, supplied from China. And back in 2019, when I started my own clothing company called Phoenix Lifestyle, I also sourced all of my products from Alibaba.com, and it's also the most customizable. So for example, if you find here a product that you actually like on the platform, you can ask the supplier to be able to change this product to your demand. So if you want to add a specific flavor to a dog bone here that is going to be selling on your store, you could discuss this with the supplier, even through Axio, to be able to change those features in this specific product. Now, what I recommend you do here is go through all of the stats that Axio here gave us. And as you can see here, this is the price which you're going to possibly be able to get it from the supplier. And it depends on how many of these products you're going to be ordering. So $1.30 per product is usually the lowest price when you're ordering a high quantity of this product. And $2.19 is usually the highest price when you're ordering a lower quantity of this product. So as you can see here, Axio also gives us the minimum order, which is 10 pieces, how long it will take to be delivered. So today is March 26th. It will be delivered in June 6th. This is a downside that you have sometimes with China suppliers, is that sometimes it takes a long time to be able to arrive at the customer's address, but you can circumvent this by giving the customer assurance in advance. You can tell them how long the shipping is going to take so they don't get mad, you don't have any refunds or anything like that on your store. You can also see here how many of these products this supplier has also sold, which is 20. You can see here how many years this guy's been in business. Their rating 4.4 out of 5, 23% reorder rate, 375 interested customers are interested in this product. And what I recommend you do here is go up to the top and search by best-selling, verified suppliers, and 5 years plus of experience. And then you click here on apply, and then you will actually find the most trustworthy suppliers on the platform. And as you can see here, every single time that you search something with deep search on Axio, or you make any changes, like I just applied these filters, as you can see, best-selling, verified suppliers, 5 years plus of experience, etc. It's also going to do another deep refining search. So as you can see here, this is the thought process between the AI and the actual Axio platform. So this is how it comes up with all of the answers to give you. First, it analyzes your requirements, then it verifies products according to your requirements, then it reasons for a search strategy, then again, it verifies the products according to your requirements, reasoning and refining search results, then it validates the products and assesses the risks of each product for you as well. So as you can see, in this final verification stage, we rigorously reviewed our findings to eliminate any clearly wrong or substandard cases. To ensure the integrity of our analysis, I will verify these key areas for you: tiered price analysis, historical performance, abnormal MOQ or shipping costs, market alignment, and this way it gives you the most trustworthy results. Now, as you can see, once I've applied the filters, the products drastically changed. Now, this doesn't mean that there are no risks with ordering products from Alibaba.com. You're gonna have to spend money up front when you're ordering a dropshipping store. So there's always a risk of you buying that product and not being able to sell it. But as you can see, Axio gives you all of the data, so it significantly reduces these risks. For example, you can see here how many people have ordered these products. You can see the ratings, how many years this business has been in business. For example, this product here is a product that sold 19,279 times. This means that the demand for this product is really high. So if you actually make a checkbox of demand, rating, how many years the supplier has been in business, you can actually reduce the risks quite significantly. And Axio makes it so much simpler. Now, as you can see, when I started back in my day, this doesn't exist. I literally had to spend months looking for a supplier to be able to find a good supplier to create my products. A supplier that could customize the t-shirt according to the material that I wanted, add my logo to it, and all of these things. With one search using Axio, you can now literally find it using AI. Now, you can also see here that if you look at each product, it also shows you how many of the things that I specified here on my prompt that matches the product that they actually found. For example, matches a 9 out of 9 requirements. It's a dog toy. It's environmentally friendly. It's for a small breed. It weighs around 200 to 400 grams. It's highly durable. It's safe if accidentally bitten and swallowed. It is hot selling, which means it has a high demand. It assesses company certification, and the seller has above 5 years of experience. Let's say that you find 2 of the same products and you're unsure of which seller you should actually go for. Axio will actually help you with this decision as well. Okay, so you can click here, compare, and you can select, for example, this product right here and this right here, and it will compare both products and tell you the difference between each one. For example, you can see here the product 1 or 2, the prices. So this one here has a better price. Which one is the supplier? This guy here has been in business for 7 years. This guy has been in business for 12. So this guy so far is winning the comparison because it's cheaper. The guy has been in business for a lot longer, almost double the time. The reorder rate on this one is 20%, while this one is 12. Interested customers in this one, 967 by 690. Main exported markets. As you can see here, this one also exports this product from different countries. It even exports products from the US. So if you're buying and selling to people that are in the US, you would really want to choose this one because it will take a lot less time for the product to arrive at the customer's address. This one here has 120 US orders, over 1.2 million has been ordered, 240 orders, over 110,000 has been ordered. Years in industry 7 and 12, staff size 40 against 20. So you can see here and you can compare every single piece of information from one product and one supplier to another. And once you do that, you can simply open a new Google Doc file by going to docs.new. And let's say that you take the top 5 products here that you find on Axio's deep search feature and you save them to this Google Doc. So if you click on the product, you're also going to see a lot of information. information. So you can see here the price for each one of these pieces. You can send them an inquiry, you can chat with them, you can see product key attributes, supplier service and capabilities, customization options. This is really important. Customization options, package. You can change the packaging, you can put on your logo, and you can change the graphic. They also have more pictures of the products. They have the store review, so you can check each one by one if you wanted to. And if you click here on the name of the product, it's going to take you straight to the Alibaba website, and you can even save the link to this product if you wanted to. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm going to copy the name of this product, and I'm going to save the top 5 that I think are the best. Now, if you like step-by-step tutorials just like the one you're watching right now on how to build online businesses, I highly recommend you subscribe to the channel, because I've noticed that if you're not subscribed to the channel, YouTube will not show you my future videos. So just go ahead, turn on the bell notification, and you will be notified every single time I post a new video. Step 2, once you have a list of products, as you can see here, I took the best-selling products on their platform, the ones that had the most amount of sale, and I just wrote them down in a Google Doc file with their links and everything. Once you have the ones you want to try out, then you can simply jump to step 2, which is actually validating the product, just like you're seeing me doing right now. Now, vetting the product like this, like I said, is the backbone of the business. So it's really important that you actually take the time here to actually choose a product that has potential. What will decide if your store is going to be successful or not is the product that you're going to be selling. Now, Google Shopping is also an online platform where people can go to buy products, and you can check your product on Google Shopping by just copying the name of the product and go into Google Shopping, pasting it in, hit enter, and just see what pops up. And here you can see how much people are actually selling this product for, to see if they have demand, see how much sales they're making, see the ratings, see everything, like all of the information. You can also go to Google Trends and you can type in the name of the product. Make sure to select the country in which you want it to be checked, for example, United States or worldwide. But the problem with searching on Google is that it misses a lot of the information that you can easily find on the Axio platform. One of those examples is the material that I actually needed. It's really hard to find that just by doing a Google search, for example. Another thing that you're also not going to find on Google is reliable suppliers. Like, you're just not going to find it on Google. And just by using Axio here, you can see that they use their AI model to very simply match all of my requirements and find me easy pricing, suppliers, everything. Now, the one that I think has the most potential here, just based on the amount of products sold numbers only, is this one here. So if you open here and you're actually interested in ordering the product from the supplier, you can send them an inquiry or click here to chat with them. Okay, so once you click to chat with them, they're going to ask you if you want to link your account to Alibaba.com. Once you do this, they're going to link your account and your personal details will be transferred to Alibaba.com. So if you're not comfortable with this, you're not going to be able to proceed any further. But if you're okay, you can read their terms of service here, the privacy policy here, and you can click I agree. And then if you're okay with it, you can click continue. This will connect your Axio account to Alibaba.com. So both you and the supplier can talk and negotiate everything you want to negotiate about this product. Once you're finished negotiating, you can click here to send them an inquiry and you can give them detailed requirements. It's going to tell them your name, your company name, where you want to deliver this product to, and etc. So on, right? The quantities you need, the minimum order is 720 pieces for this specific supplier here. And you can see here their average time to respond is almost 2 hours as well. Now here on the Axio page, when you're doing the research, it's very important that you turn on the deep search function. When you turn on the deep search function, it's going to, as it says here, get better results for rounds of reasoning and product analysis. Okay, if you want just to find a quick product, you can simply turn it off and just, type in whatever you want. But if you want a better search, you can use the deep search feature. Now, as you can see here, when I clicked on this product, it doesn't give me the option to order the product now. So I have to first send an inquiry. The seller has to accept my inquiry. And then based on an agreement between me and the supplier, they're going to give me the option to order the product. But there are some products on the platform, like this one here, for example, that you can simply just place an order if you wanted to. So once you click order, it's going to take you directly to the Alibaba website and you can simply place an order if you wanted to. Now, let's say that you have literally no idea of what type of product you want to sell. At the beginning of this video, I already gave you the dog toy option. But let's say that you don't like the dog niche. You want to do something else. You want to sell a different type of product based on different research. Axio also gives you the option to be able to do business research. So you can search competitors, search other stores that are already successful on the platform. And you can simply type in something like, give me a list of trending products. And it's going to do exactly the same thing. As you can see here, if I scroll up to the top, analyzing your business requirements, conducting relevant research, analyzing insights from 17 unique websites, and it shows you which websites they're looking from. Then it's going to give you a market overview and trends. And as you can see here, there's like a graph that you can check. They're also going to give you the source data, which you can click here and open where it got all of this information from. You can see everything in here. They're going to give you technical parameters and standards, supplier ecosystem analysis. It literally gives you an entire business plan with different products that you can choose from. So now once you have the idea, once you have the product that you want to potentially try out and see if it works, then you can jump to the next step, which is step 4 in this video, creating a Shopify store. Now, before we proceed to step 4 in this video, I want to warn you that there are always risks with starting an online business. By starting an online business, you potentially risk buying the product and not being able to sell them. There are potential costs that you're going to have, upfront costs to build your store, to be able to automate the store, to potentially run traffic to the store. So you always risk losing money in the process of doing anything online. But that is exactly why I'm making this video, to help you make the right decisions and potentially minimize this risk as much as possible. And to be able to start a Shopify store, since Shopify is one of the partners here of our channel, you can start a Shopify for $1 a month. And the link to be able to start the Shopify store will also be included down in the description of this video. Now, once you sign up for Shopify, they're also going to ask you for your personal details. So make sure you're comfortable with that before signing up to the platform, to see if you actually agree with their terms of service. There are potential risks with signing up to any platform. So if you're not comfortable with those risks, then just don't proceed any further. And if you are comfortable with those risks, then you can enter your email address here to sign up for Shopify. Shopify is a worldwide known platform that every online store that I know except for Amazon uses. I use it myself. Now, since this video here is just a demonstration, I'm going to use a disposable email to sign up to the platform. You can also do that if you wanted to. And once you click here, start a free trial, they're going to give you a Shopify free for 3 days. They don't ask for your credit card details to get started. By entering your email, you agree to receive marketing emails by Shopify. So once you enter your email here, they're going to start sending you marketing emails afterwards. Okay. So after those 3 days, you're going to have to pay $1 and you get the store for $1 for the next 3 months. So I'm okay with that. So I'm going to click here, continue. Now, once you are here on this page, you can simply create a password for your online store. It can be anything. Confirm that you're a human by completing this puzzle here. Now, before you proceed, make sure you check their terms and conditions in their privacy policy to see if you agree with everything. Read it. If you agree, click continue. If you don't, just close this video and don't proceed any further. Now, I agree, so I'm going to create my Shopify store. Now, once you do that, they're going to give you all of these options that I don't like to set up, so I'm just going to skip. Okay, so once you log into the platform, you should see this page right here with a few pieces of information. The first one being on the right-hand side here on the left, you can see that you started your 3 days free trial. It ends on March 29. Today is the 26th. And after that, they're going to charge me $1 per month on the selected plans. If I click here on select a plan, you're going to see that I have access to the basic, the Shopify and advanced plan for $1 for the first 3 months, which is quite frankly a huge advantage. And you can see here the differences between each one. Like the first one has a higher transaction rate, all these things, you have access to less things. The third one, which is a $299 per month after the first 3 months, you have a bunch of advantages, which I think, at least for the first 3 months, is really useful to have. Now, if you scroll down, you're also going to see that what every single plan gets you, you can compare their plans, you can see more ways that you can sell, and all of this information, which are not really relevant to what we're doing here right now. So you can just pick whatever plan you want. If you don't want to pick anyone, you don't have to right now. And we can now start adding things to our store. For example, the product. So if you click here on add a product, it's going to take you to the page where you can add a product to your store. Now, let's just say that I wanted to sell the number one here on my list. Let me just check which one it is. This one here. Okay, let's say that I wanted to sell this product. I could simply copy the name of this product, and I don't think this is a good name to use in your store. So what I would do here is use either DeepSeek or ChatGPT to come up with a better name for your product here. Very simple. For example, I just open ChatGPT and give it the following prompt. Come up with a better name for this product that is concise and to the point, and just paste in the product name. Now, it will give you around 10 options, and you can either change these if you don't like by giving it a second prompt, or you can simply copy one of those names and add it to your store. I think the first one here is fine, so I'm just going to put this in. Now, description, we can simply go to the product page here on Alibaba.com. And the reason we're taking information from this page is because this is the product that I chose. This is the product that I will be selling on the store. So it's very important that you get information only from this page right here. So I'm going to copy everything here on this page down to the bottom. I'm going to hit Control A or Command A, and then Control C or Command C, depending on what computer you're using. Go back to ChatGPT, paste that in, and tell it to create a description for this product for me. So as you can see, it actually came up with a different name that I'm actually going to use because it's a little bit longer, and it describes the product better now that it has more information about the product, and it created a product description for me that I think is pretty good. Now, as you can see here, minimum order quantity is 100 pieces. This is for you when you're buying from Alibaba. So we need to remove this part here because when customers are on your store on Shopify, they can buy one product if they wanted to. Okay, so we need to remove this. So copy this, go back to your product description page, paste that in, and now we need to make a few changes. So I'm going to remove this part where it says product name. I'm going to remove where it says product description, and I'm going to start where the description starts. Now, as you can see, this is all part of the information of what the product actually is. Now, if you scroll down a bit, you can see here key features of the product. I'm going to leave all of those. Minimum order, I'm going to remove this because this is not relevant to the customers that are going to be coming to your store. And I'm actually going to remove this perfect for pet stores, gift sets, or promotional giveaways giveaways, because this is also not relevant to people that are buying these for these pets, for their pets. So just remove all of that. And if you need images for your product, there are two ways you can do this. One, you can either spend some money and buy this product to your own house. If you look for this product, they probably have this on Amazon as well. So if you want a faster shipping, you can order it from Amazon to your house, take pictures, and then post it to your store, which I highly recommend doing. But if you don't want to do that, if you don't want to spend extra money, you don't have to do so. Or you can simply go here and take their product pictures and videos that they have here on their page and add these to your own store. Since it's exactly the same product that you're going to be selling, it's not going to be a problem because it's exactly the same product that the customers are going to receive. Now you can scroll down and you can set the pricing, set all the shipping information, inventory, variants, all of that good stuff. And you can simply click here at the top on save. And as you can see here, the status of the product is active and now it will show up on your Shopify store. One last important thing that you have to do to your store as well is set up all of the configurations. So if you click here on settings, you're going to have all of these settings on the left that you have to set up. This requires a lot of personal information, a lot of product information, a lot of information about your country, about the countries that this product is going to. So it's very hard for me to come here and give you a one size fits all answer to all of these questions. So you need to actually figure out what type of product you're going to be selling to, who you're going to be selling to, all of these pieces of information, and then you come here and you fill out all of these details. Now once you do, you click here on online store, and this option actually will give you the option to choose a theme for your store. A theme is basically what people see when they come to your storefront, okay? How your store looks. You can customize everything. So once you're here, you can either choose one of their pre-existing themes. They have free themes and they have paid themes that you can also buy, or you can simply describe your store and the AI on Shopify will create a theme for your store in seconds, okay? So you can simply describe, I have a pet toy store, and generate themes, and it will come up with different themes. If you don't like any of the three options that it will show you, you can click generate themes again, and it will come up with different themes that you can choose from. If you still don't like, you can just scroll down and pick from one of their existing ones. So I think something like this would be pretty good. So you can click here, try theme, and it will actually choose that theme for you. And for you to remove the password from your store, for example, you have a domain right now, and once you try to make your store online, if you don't pick a plan, they will not let you put your store online and remove the password. So for you to be able to make your store visible to the public, you need to first pick what plan, and then you can come here and manage the password, remove it, and your store will be live. Now I'm not gonna go step by step on how you can customize your theme because there are literally thousands of videos on YouTube already showing this. So I'm gonna go and jump in to step 5, which is how do you actually get people to visit your store and potentially become your customers. And another place that you can learn business models and how to get your first business off the ground is by joining Wealth Academy Pro. Now, most people that are trying to start their first online business, they have no experience, no guidance, and no skills. And that is exactly why I launched Wealth Academy Pro. It's a community that I created that is results driven, where I personally teach you step by step how to get your first business off the ground in several different ways, including YouTube automation, AI shorts, digital products, print on demand, affiliate marketing, and a bunch of other ways. Now, once you join Wealth Academy Pro, here's a few things you're gonna get. A clear step-by-step strategy so you know exactly what to do, live bi-weekly coaching calls for direct help and how to review your strategies and results, done for you templates and tools that you can use to grow a lot faster, a supportive community doing exactly what you're doing, and right now Wealth Academy Pro is going for only $49 a month. The link for Wealth Academy Pro will be included in the description of this video, so if you want, you can just pause the video, go to the link where it says Wealth Academy Pro and join there if you're interested. Now, how do you actually get people to see your product, hot traffic, hot customers that are interested in dog toys, for example, to see this product and potentially become your customers? My personal favorite way is to be able to create content online and post that content into social media platforms, because this is exactly how I get free traffic online for people that are actually interested in what I have to sell or say to be able to become my customers. And they already know me once they see my videos. So this actually makes this process a lot more simple. Personally, I like to post content on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. And if you want to learn step by step how to create those videos and be able to post them on social media platforms to be able to get views, to be able to get potentially sales, leave a comment down below in this video, and if there's enough interest, I'll create that video. In the meanwhile, you can click this video here, which is my most recent upload. I'll see you there. Peace out.
And most importantly, click the link in the description to try Axio's AI sourcing engine on PC for yourself first.